तुझसे किया है दिल ने बयां, किया निगाहों को जुबान।
Hi guys, this is Sukhyy G. Welcome back to Beauty IO. In today's video, I want to show you guys how to get this look. It was inspired by Deepika Padukone from the title track of Raabta. I loved her look. She looked gorgeous in her all black outfit and her smoky eyes. So I wanted to recreate that look with a little bit of my own inspiration. I toned it down just a little bit with the eyes, just because I don't like to go as bold, but not so much. If you like this look right here, please tune in and do let me know, and make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to my channel so that you can see a lot more videos like this. And don't forget to press that bell button so you get instant notifications every time I post a new video. But yeah guys, so let's get started. I already started putting the foundation on my skin. I really haven't done much except for applied this foundation by MAC, and it's the Studio Sculpt foundation with SPF of 15. So this one right here. So this is the one that I've kind of applied all over my face, and it's really good. It gives you a lot of, I feel like it gives you really good coverage. You only have to use a little bit and it goes a long way. And I know a lot of foundations promise that, but this one I really feel does that job. The shade, okay, so this is really old, and I know you shouldn't be using foundation that's like over a year, but this has literally been sitting in my closet and I kind of forgot about it and I remembered it today. So because it's so old, you can see that I can't see the shade at the back, but I believe it was NC36. So the next thing that I'm going to be doing is just color correcting around my lips, and I'm just going to be doing a little bit under my eyes as well. But what I'm going to be taking is the LA Girl Pro Conceal, so this one right here, and this is in the shade, oh, this is the orange. Okay, so I'm just gonna start applying this under my eyes. So you just squeeze it out and then just applying a little bit here.
And you don't want to put too much on because then it takes really long to dry and it's really hard to cover it with concealer. So especially this side, like I mentioned in other videos, I have a very annoying blue vein here, which tends to really annoy me. And then
I'm just gonna do the same thing around my lips.
Just gonna cover in all the areas that are a little bit more pigmented than the rest of my face. So you can see I kind of look like a crazy clown.
I'm just gonna let this air dry, and then kind of just fan it out a little bit. Just like that. So I think I can begin applying the concealer over this. And this is the NARS concealer, the Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Medium 2 Ginger. So I'm just gonna start covering all of that, just like that.
Okay. And the same thing in my eyes. It's kind of hard. The orange starts to kind of blend with the concealer, but I just put a little bit of a thicker coat. Because we're going all over this look, I think you can see that I really used a heavy sort of corrector under my eyes. Okay.
So now I'm just going to take the Beauty Blender and just blend all of that out.
The orange color corrector. Just like that. And that is my sister spinning in the background singing. Don't mind guys. I'm shooting.
And then I just like to apply a little bit more foundation on top, just to give myself that full coverage. So I'm just going to take a little bit more, and I'll show you guys the color actually, you might be interested. There you go, right there. And then I'm just going to take that and apply that all over my face, especially the eyes that I just concealed, especially this area right here. Okay, and then I also use my Beauty Blender to kind of blend all of that in. So I don't really have much plans for the evening, but I feel like going out just because I'm doing putting on my makeup. I hate when you have to put on makeup and then wash it all off after because you have nowhere to go. But hopefully, I'm hoping I can make some plans so that I can actually go out somewhere with this look.
Alright guys, you can see that the skin is starting to look really radiant. Okay.
So now I'm going to be using my Laura Mercier setting powder, this one right here. It's really pretty shade. It has a bit of a bronzer in it, so it kind of warms up the skin, but it's really nice for Indian skin, and it also is a little bit glowy. It's in the shade number 3, and it's called Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder, and I'm just going to use that to set my foundation.
You can see, this still kind of keeps your face looking nice and bright. foundation.
So the next thing that I'll be doing is filling in my brows. And I actually got this, oops, I keep dropping everything today. Okay, so I actually got this sample from Sephora, the KABROW. I hope I'm saying it right, but it's called the KABROW. This thing right here. Okay, and you can see there's actually two different shades in there, shade number 5 and shade number 6. And I'm gonna be trying out probably shade number 5 because it's a little bit lighter, and I don't like when my brows are super dark. And if I really like this, I might actually invest in this because I tend to just use eyeshadow for my brows. I'm actually just gonna apply it more so to the bottom. Sorry, I just wanna make sure I'm in the camera. Okay, so I'm actually gonna begin applying it to the bottom of my eyebrow first. Just like that. Okay, and you'll notice that I always like to put my, when I'm doing my eyebrows, I like to shape the bottom first because I like to leave the top looking a little bit more natural. So I would say this is actually a really good product. I'm going to use it a couple more times, but I think it's something that I would actually invest in just because I know I'll be using this almost every single day. I mentioned that I always tend to do the face first and then do my eyes, and a lot of people don't like to do that because I guess your eyeshadow tends to go on to the rest of your face. I do understand that, but I don't know why. I feel like I always started off doing my makeup like this, so I have a tendency to do it. I'm just kind of careful when I'm putting on my eyeshadow, but I am going to try to do it the other way around. I'm just not used to it yet, so hopefully in the future you'll see that. So yeah, so I'm just going to finish off my face and then we'll move on to the eyes. Okay, so I'm just going to apply some blush on my cheeks, and you'll actually see in the video, Deepika's got a pretty strong blush going on her cheeks. It looks really pretty. I'll be pretty generous when it comes to my blush, just because I'm trying to go for that look, and you guys can let me know what you think about it. So actually, I'll let you guys know that this is in the shade COPPERTONE. I'll show you the shade too, it's really pretty. And I've actually mixed it up with some other blushes, which is why you'll see a little bit of a darker shade on it, but it's a very pretty color. So that's there, right there.
Okay. Okay, I'm sure it's gonna be on the outside. You might just put on the apples of the cheeks. Maybe a tissue base. You can see how it's starting to really come together. On the outside as well.
And then I'm just going to be applying a little bit of highlight, and I'll be using my fingers to apply it. And I'm actually going to be using the Glow Kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and you can see the shades in there are really pretty. The shade that I'm probably going to be applying is, I'll probably use something a little bit different today. So I'm thinking of applying this one right here, Dripping in Gold. I tend to go towards this one, which is Bubbly. So I have a little bit on my finger, and I'm just going to be applying that to the apples of my cheeks. So now I'm going to be creating that smoky eye look that she had going on in the video, but I'm really going to be emphasizing the bottom lid as opposed to the top lid, because you'll be able to see that in the video. Like, I'm going to be using SMASHBOX Full Exposure Kit, and I'm probably going to be working with the darker shades. So I'm thinking probably a mix of the black and the brown at the end, but I'll be using the lighter shades over here to kind of create the base for my eyelids. So the first brush that I'm going to be using is by Sonia Kashuk, and I'm not sure if this is sold globally right now, but this is, you can kind of see the type of brush that I use. So it's a little bit angled and it's a little bit fluffy. Using a thinner brush, this one right here, to create the bottom line, and you'll be able to see that as well. Alrighty, so the first thing that I'm going to be doing is just taking the lighter shade. So I'm thinking probably one of these two lighter shades, and I'm going to be putting that all over my eyelid. So just mix it up.
Going all over my eyelid, just like that. I'm just building that up.
And I tried to use these bones as sort of like a kind of a stopping point. This is where I know this is the max place that I kind of want to reach. I don't want to go too far out because then it tends to look a little bit weird. So just kind of use that as your frame of reference as well. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to start taking the chocolate brown, the darker shade, probably this one right here as well as this one, and just start building out the smoky eye. Always wish me luck, guys.
shade.
So right now I've kind of used the darker gray and the brown to kind of create that sort of blending spot so that I can slowly start shifting towards the black near the end of the eye.
Because you don't want to go from dark to light because your brush will be completely dirty and you have to keep switching them. And I kind of use this brush for everything minus the bottom. So you can see, looks starting to look really nice. Okay? And you can use your fingers to kind of blend it out a little bit. I tend to use like Rizal. You guys probably already know I use materials. Okay? And you really want to use this as a stopping point. That's what I kind of do. But and this brush is actually really, really nice for blending and it's just super easy. Doing my foundation first and then doing my eyeshadow, which is probably not a good idea. So my recommendation is if this is something new to you, definitely do your eyeshadow at the end of at the beginning of your makeup routine. So there you go, you can see it's really starting to come together. Okay. I'm just gonna build it up a little bit more near the edges. Probably this side a little bit more first. And I'm not the biggest fan of top eyeliner, so I tend to just kind of stick to my eyeshadows and use a lot of mascara. But just for your sake, I will apply a little bit of eyeliner. Like I know Deepika uses pretty heavy eyeliner in the video, but like I said, mine's a little bit more toned down version of her look. I'm not the biggest fan. Thick eyeliner at the top. There you go, so you guys can kind of take a look at that.
Here you guys can see the eyes are really starting to come together. Okay, so just blending all of that in once again. Okay, and then I'm just gonna use the thinner brush to do the bottom of my eye. So that's where it gets really, really tricky. So please bear with me. Okay, so I'm gonna be using the black and the brown sort of at the bottom to create that smoky look at the bottom as well.
That Deepika had going on in her video. So like I said, this is the trickiest part, so you gotta be really, really careful. So like you can see that I just use a thin brush and I kind of create a line at the bottom, very close to my eyelid. And then I also use like some kajo to kind of fill in the eye there as well. There we go. So kind of created a pretty dark, smoky sort of eye on both sides. I'm just going to darken this up a little bit at the bottom. Just to really make it a little bit bolder. I'm going through the edges first, like that. I don't know why I have a tendency to blow on the brush. I don't even think that's necessary. I have some weird tendencies. Okay? There you go.
So next I'm just going to go ahead and apply some eyeliner at the top. So I'm not going to do a winged. I'm just going to create sort of a line at the top just above my eyelashes. Very, very thin. Because like I said, I'm not a big fan of thick eyeliner at the top. I just want to kind of end it right here because I don't want to go for the wing. Okay, and so that was a Kat Von D tattoo liner that I applied on my eyes. And now I'm just going to take a Marc Jacobs eyeliner and just apply it all over to my eyes. And this is in a black, this is in their darkest shade, I believe it's just black.
I'm just going to apply that all over my bottom lid, just like that. Okay.
You can see the smoky eye is really coming together now. And then last but not least, I will be applying some mascara on my top lashes. This is a Makeup Forever mascara.
Can I just go to the camera so you can see a little bit better? You can see the difference. Okay. And maybe just apply a little bit at the bottom. Obviously I'm not going to, and I am doing it anyways. So you can see that.
Okay, so the eyes are pretty much done now. The last thing that I have left to do is apply my lipstick. And you can see in the video that Deepika has like a pink lip going on. So I'm using this Marc Jacobs lipstick right here. It's a sort of a light pink color, similar to what Deepika is wearing. And it's in the color Kiss Kiss Bang Bang by Marc Jacobs. So I'm gonna actually use a lip liner first. Just give me 1 second. So the lip liner that I'm gonna be using is this shade right here. And it's by a brand called Essence. It was really, really cheap. This was like $2. But the name of the color, oh, Satin 06 is a number, and it's Satin Mauve. So I'm just gonna put that all over my lips, and then I'll be using that lipstick on top of this. So let's do this. So I'm just gonna sort of go and line my lip just like that. So next, I'm just gonna take this and just apply it all over my lips. And I can kind of build it up and make it really, really dark, but I don't wanna go too dark because in the video you'll see that her lips are not super dark, but they're a little bit more pigmented than this. So just gonna dab this on. This is the final look. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. I really hope you like this look. If you do, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And do let me know what your thoughts were in the comment section below. Don't forget to press that little bell button so you guys get instant notifications whenever I post a new video.